Namaste. Welcome to yet another episode of Accomplished Women series by Thought Habitat Speaks. So, it was a big day yesterday, right? And even now, the time when this video is being recorded, the interview of the Bollywood legendary singer Sunidhi Chauhan is already making ripple effects. I can see
Wow.
already hundreds of viewers have been seeing that and they all are going crazy with that. And you know what? Yesterday, Sunidhi did mention about one person, and that one person is Shruti Rane, who's the mastermind behind the new album of Sunidhi, Ye Ranjishein. You know, if someone can impress a legend in that way, then what kind of a person will that be? Right? So we all are impressed by Sunidhi, but if someone can impress Sunidhi and if someone can impress someone even beyond Sunidhi, how will that be? And that is what our guest is all about today. So Ye Ranjishein was her official debut, and before Ye Ranjishein, she had the privilege of working with Salman Khan on stage. She performed a song with Salman Khan on stage. And if you had seen this movie Yara in Z5 featuring Vidyut Jamwal and Shruti Hassan, she has sung a song in that as well. And beyond all that, she is the lead content acquisition for 9XM. I don't have words to explain that. She is someone big, and perhaps you all already know her, and I'm just repeating everything. I'm just reiterating everything. So, without much delay, Shruti, welcome to the show. Right after interviewing the legend herself, I'm interviewing you, who has been the mastermind of the whole Ye Ranjishein project.
Hey Arvind, thank you for the introduction and namaste and hi to everyone sitting at home watching this. And I'm so happy speaking to you. And yeah,
Yeah. And Shruti, I'm jumping on to my questions. So, first thing, Shruti, so what brought you into Bollywood? We all are pretty aware that everyone wants to be in Bollywood, but going into
absolutely.
specifics, yeah, going into specifics, like as in, like I want to be a music composer, I want to be a video editor, I want to do this, I want to do that. Going into the specifics and choosing a field in Bollywood is something
Right.
very unique. So, what took you to Bollywood as a music composer?
So I would say, like any other child, I had no idea what I'm going to do in future. And but I had one thing in my mind clear that I can sing well is because I mean I am being humble, but I'm also not praising my own tail. But I would say that. I was born as a singer, so I have been singing since I was 6 year old. So I was born as a singer, but as a music director, I think मेरा जन्म एक साल या उससे थोड़ा ज़्यादा उससे पहले ही हुआ है because lockdown has made me. I mean, I'm sure everybody has explored a side of themselves in this lockdown because there is nothing else to do at home झाड़ू पोछा के अलावा. And so that's how it started with me. I learned Hindustani classical from various gurujis. Currently I've been learning from Pandit Mohinder Jeet Singh ji. So so I've studied biotechnology, which came of no use to me till date. uh, or rather I would have been making vaccines somewhere else in Bollywood today. uh, I think the turning point in my life was after graduation. I started theme based auditorium shows where there's like a conductor conducting the show and you sing all the Bollywood songs, those classic oldies, which I really love performing those songs. And that's how I switched my profession from biotechnology to singing and performing, I would say. And later on, so that's how my journey began. I used to sing with Shan Dada. I have done innumerable shows with him, and he's one, sweetheart, I would say, because he's been sweet to me, and he's helped me throughout. Plus, he was the one who introduced me to Gaurav Dasgupta, the music composer, and who I've been assisting since a year, more than a year now. And so I think that's what brought me into Bollywood, and that's how I started my journey. Gaurav has been really very supportive, and I made my song. I remember it was during lockdown. I sang it on the guitar, and I sang it for Gaurav, and Gaurav said it's a brilliant song and we should do. And that's how we got Sunidhi on board, because Sunidhi and Gaurav, they're like really close to each other. And I couldn't believe my ears when Gaurav actually told me that let's get this song sung by megastar Sunidhi Chauhan, and I was jumping like any other fan, I would say. So, firstly, though, I've been a fan, a great fan of hers, and then that's how it happened. So, yes, from a singer to music composer, and then eventually, I hopefully I'll be singing as well. So, yeah, that's how my journey started, I'd say.
That's pretty impressive. And you still have a long way to go. And who knows, you could be the next Sunidhi Chauhan as well.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That's a great compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, as I mentioned earlier, Shruti, you had the
Yeah,
privilege of working with Salman Khan, right?
right.
On
Yes.
stage.
Yes.
So, how was that experience? Would you like to share that with us?
Yeah, that was a wonderful experience. I'm sure everybody is a fan of Salman Khan, and when I saw him like in person, I had my happiness had no bounds, I think. And so I had to perform. Salman Khan had come up with his first song then, that was Hangover, and he had launched it then. So that was the song that we were to perform together, and I was so nervous. I thought I would be forgetting the lyrics or something, and then what happened, he made me so comfortable on the stage, and he was just like so sweet. Plus so what happened in between, it was him who forgot the lyrics, and it was so sweet, and so sweet of him to actually come and whisper in my ear saying that, hey, what next, what are the lyrics. I really don't remember the lyrics, I mean the lyrics of his own song. And then I was like, this is so sweet. He's like, on the stage, like all media ka lighting and everything is there, and he asked me, and then I was also, a little starstruck at that moment, but it went really well, and it was a great experience, I'd say. And I would love to, someday sing in one of his movies or give music, and obviously not sing for him because obviously I have a female voice, so. Yeah, I'd love to do that. So I'm a great fan of him. Yeah.
That's really wonderful. And next thing, Shruti. So,
Right.
coming to Ye Ranjishein, your debut project as a music composer. So, would you like to share the inspiration behind that? Because Sunidhi told me that the song itself is an inspiration and the music composer is the inspiration. Now, we want to know what was the inspiration behind the music composer.
Oh, that's very sweet of Sunidhi. Sunidhi is always, praises of me, and I can't really thank her enough, because if she would, I mean, it's a very big thing for me that she agreed to do the song, because uh, obviously I am a fan of her first, and my music made her, made her so happy, and she wanted to do the song. I think I'm very fortunate for that. So I think my inspiration, I'd say, see, for any child, their inspiration starts from their parents. So I have dedicated the song to my mom and dad, and they have always inspired me, and they've always stood by me and supported me. It's not that, earlier then it was like, yeah, studies karo, but I also took up science. I did biotechnology, but they never, forced me to get into studies and, do this as a hobby or something. They always inspired me to take music career as a career, and seriously and get into it. And so I think they have inspired me a lot. And one more thing I would say is the lockdown, because I'm sure for everybody it's the same. Because in the lockdown, I think everybody has gone through a phase where there was, a period where you feel like a little depressed, and you don't know what to do next. I have been traveling all my life, doing shows, India, abroad. And so all of a sudden, it was, for me, it was like a hit, because everything had stopped. There was recordings had stopped, shows had stopped. And so I think I explored myself in that way, and I'm very happy. So anything and everything happens for a reason. So I think it was, in a way, the lockdown was, in a way, was very good for me. I could actually bring up this side of mine. And so lockdown has also inspired me to do this, I think. And I'm fortunate, I'm really very thankful to Gaurav also for introducing me to Sunidhi. Otherwise I wouldn't be, sharing this song with the world today.
That's really great
That's
to know.
about.
Yeah. So that was a bang on debut, Shruti. So, and what next? I mean, I'm sure, like being very young, you definitely have a big roadmap to go. So, what is immediately coming up next after this?
Absolutely. I have lots to actually show it to the world. So I'm going slow and steady. Well, next is, I will be coming up with one song of mine myself, and I'll be featuring in the song. Because of this lockdown, the shoot wasn't possible. So I have the song ready, and maybe next month or so, whenever this lockdown gets over, we're going to shoot it. So that's next in pipeline. Plus, there are many other projects that are going to come up, and that's like a surprise for all of y'all. I'll keep it as a surprise. Yeah, and I'm really thankful to Spotlamp. Spotlamp is actually, a medium for all those new talents. And everybody and anybody can, if you have a good product with you, they can come up with their originals and everything. So Spotlamp is doing a great job, I think. And I'd like to thank Pradeep Guha sir for that. And that's it.
That's really wonderful. So I'll be waiting for all your surprises. And Shruti,
Thank
one last request. So we
you.
heard Sunidhi singing Ye Ranjishein, but as you were born as a singer, so we
Yeah.
would like to hear from you. And you being
Oh,
the mastermind behind that, so I'm sure you can bring out a lot of thought to it. So why don't you
definitely.
sing it out for us?
I'd love to sing, but I'm sure I would not be even near to what Sunidhi has sung. But please bear with me. बारिशें है क्यों नैनों से ये बारिशें पलकों से है क्यों नींदों की ये रंजिशें नींदों की ना हो रंजिशें दिलों पे ना हो बंदिशें जरा जो करम हो तेरा मुकम्मल हो इश्क मेरा कर ले कबूल दिल की दुआ ये दुआ Thank you.
It was like uh, little Sunidhi singing right next to us.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
it
that's
was really, and you're really bluffing, huh? You're really bluffing, saying that it won't be as good as Sunidhi. I'm sure Sunidhi took this inspiration from you, and that is very well seen in your voice. That's
you,
really
Arvind.
wonderful, Sunidhi. All the best for all your endeavors, and we'll be
Thank you.
waiting for all your surprises. So thanks
That's
a lot.
very. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.